Most women don't need another plan. They need a way to wake up to their life again.
Hey, Margie here. Welcome to the Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up podcast, the show that helps Christian moms prioritize their physical and mental health so they can boldly step into God's calling. I'm your host, Margie Ruiz.
Hey, Margie here. Most women don't need another plan. They need a way to wake up to their life again. Welcome to the Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up podcast. And whether this is your first time listening or you've been here for a while, I'm really glad you're here. Today's episode is special because it's the heartbeat of everything I teach. This isn't just a framework. It's not just a morning routine. It's a way of living. I call it Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up. And I truly believe these 3 simple clicks can change the direction of your life. Let me start with an image. Imagine a plane flying from Los Angeles to New York. The destination's clear, the course is set. If the plane veers just 3 degrees off course, barely noticeable, but it doesn't land in New York. It ends up hundreds of miles away. That's the power of a small shift. Tiny adjustments made consistently completely change the destination. And that's exactly how change works in our lives. Not through massive overhauls, not through perfection, but through small, intentional decisions made daily. There was a time in my life when I thought everything needed to change. I remember sitting on the bathroom floor, literally hiding from my family, overwhelmed, exhausted, and completely stuck. I love God. I love my family, but I felt lost. I thought I needed to fix everything at once. But God didn't ask me for everything. He asked me for one small step. The first step was simple. I picked up a personal development book and read a few pages a day. That was it. And that one small click opened the door to another and another and another. Those small clicks didn't just change my habits, they changed my identity. Scripture reminds us in Zechariah 4:10, do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin. God doesn't demand perfection. He celebrates progress. He rejoices when you start. And that's what the 3-click framework is about. Starting even when you don't have it all figured out. Martin Luther King Jr. said, faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Let me ask you honestly, are you living on autopilot right now? Are your days running you instead of you leading your days? Has God been nudging you to make small changes and you've been waiting for the right time? If that's you, stay with me. Let me introduce you to the 3 clicks. Click number 1, wake up. Wake up means awareness. It's the moment you stop running on autopilot and ask, how am I really doing? What's draining me? What am I avoiding? What story am I telling myself right now? Wake up is where excuses lose their power. Not because you shame yourself, but because you finally tell the truth. You can't change what you refuse to see. Awareness changes everything. Click number 2, pray up. Pray up is alignment. This isn't about fancy prayers or long quiet times. It's about bringing what you just noticed to God, honestly. God, I'm tired. God, I'm scared. God, I don't know what the next step is. And then listening. Because prayer isn't convincing God to join your plan. It's surrendering your plan so you can join His. This is where peace enters. This is where clarity forms. This is where fear loosens its grip. Click number 3, boss up. Boss up is obedience in action. Not hustle, not pressure, not doing all the things. Boss up means taking one aligned action, even when it feels small. Setting one boundary, going on one walk, one hard conversation, one yes, maybe it's one no. This is where faith becomes visible. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Your calling doesn't require you to do more. It requires you to show up differently. Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up is a system for your faith, your health, and your life. I believe with everything in me that the world is desperate for women who are awake, aligned, and willing, not burned out, not distracted, not spiritually numb. The enemy doesn't need to destroy you. He just needs to keep you busy, unhealthy, and disconnected. And that's why this framework matters. Because when women get healthy, body, mind, and soul, they don't stay in the sidelines. They rise. So today, don't despise the small beginning. Wake up, notice what's really going on, pray up, invite God into it, and boss up. Take one faithful step. That's how lives change. That's how callings come alive. That is how God advances his work in and through us. If this resonated with you, I created a free resource called the 10-5-5 Formula to help you start living this out daily. You can grab it through the link on the show notes. And friend, I'm so honored you're here. Until next time, wake up, pray up, and boss up every day. God bless. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening. Hey, if you enjoyed the episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please share it with others, post about it on social media, shout it from the rooftops, leave a rating and a review, all the things. And to catch the latest from me, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at margie.gp6 or go to my website at margieruiz.com and make sure to sign up for my weekly newsletter. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Bye.